Hello, Taurus. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general reading, so of course everything may not resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, Val53 Tarot. She's review as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on.
That was actually my fault. He can talk on command.
Wow.
I did this to him and he did it. The same thing I used to do to Leo. Yeah. Relax. You need to go poo poo is what you need to do. Go to the bathroom.
Ooh, Taurus. We're gonna have a little fun today, Taurus. Hope you like energetic games a little bit. Nothing against you, it's just a little fun with the energy. We'll see where this message goes. You're like, makes sense. And there you are. Like I said, we'll see where it goes. It goes right back to you. All right, so jumping into this. Oh, let's see what's after. One more. Okay. Interesting. All right, so jumping in. Who's who? There's clearly someone here. How do I say this? Things are moving very rapidly. And there seems to be this energy of slightly on edge, determined, slightly defensive. It's an energy of so much heat, so much pressure, unfortunately. I'm not too sure exactly what's going on, because whatever this energy is, it seems and it feels like you definitely are protecting something, but you're not too sure exactly what that is exactly that you're protecting, whether it holds potential, whether it doesn't hold potential. Whatever it is, you're kind of saying, I'm putting my foot down on this for sure. I just don't know. It's kind of like, you sure you want to double down? You sure you want to double down? You want to call, make that that poker call, make that call, put more chips on, or are you going to go all in? Whatever this is, or possibly whoever this is, even though you're not too sure exactly how genuine, true, or authentic it is, you feel like, emotionally speaking, you want to make this move. You want to make that call. You want to make that decision to kind of move forward. And it seems and it feels like as soon as you make that decision, you're finding out very quickly something. I don't know what that is. As soon as you make that decision, as soon as you make that call, there it is. Whatever that news or information is, even you're having to sit with and kind of slowly digest and figure this out for yourself. And here's where the little bit of an energetic fun comes into play. On one shoulder, you have an angel. On the other shoulder, you have a devil. Which one are you going to listen to? And that's the whole thing about the double-edged sword that cuts both ways. It zigs and it zags and it slices and it dices. That's the mind. That's the mind for you. So which one are you going to listen to? Because the energy of looking on this shoulder, looking on that shoulder, looking on this shoulder, looking on that shoulder, instead of keeping your head on the straight and narrow, eyes forward, is causing this energy of almost kind of like blurriness. It's like it's like even though you're going left and right, left, right, left, right, you're beginning to see like this blur. And unfortunately, you're kind of doing it to yourself internally. It's kind of like what? And you yourself, it's like internally, it's like because of these voices that you, unfortunately, Taurus, we have to go here today. Because of these voices, they're causing confusion. They're causing confusion for you, and they're causing lack of clarity, and they're causing lack of perspective. It's almost like the truth has been blurred with whatever this process is that you're kind of like digesting, processing, trying to work with. It's been blurred. The truth has been blurred. There's a blurry line there. To where all of a sudden somehow the way you've processed things, the way you perceive things has created more confusion and chaos rather than clarity. And so, like I say, it's like you can use all these fancy words as an example. You can use all these fancy words and terminology and vocabulary and verbiage. Yeah, you sound like a professor. You sound really smart. But what did Einstein say? The true sign of intelligence is the ability to simplify things, not make them more complex. If you have a mirror, yes, you can shatter that mirror into a million pieces, but the picture won't be clear as compared to one just square of one solid mirror where it's very, very clear. Simplicity. You're showing me that because of this confusion or this chaos, there's a decision that's in the back of your mind about a connection or about someone. It's almost like you're walking through like a fog or a fog gate, and you don't know what's going to happen or what this connection truly means to you. And it's almost kind of like that, the game, either Demon Souls, if you go back that far, or Dark Souls 1, 2, or 3, since they're talking about video games. Usually you go through the fog gate, you don't know what's on the other side. It's usually a boss. It's usually something huge that you have to face or confront and deal with. And it's like, yeah, ready or not, here it comes. It's about a connection. It's between you and someone. Are you ready for this connection? Are you ready for that relationship? Or are you not? Because ready or not, here's something or here's someone comes. It's like, I get it. That's what's very interesting. I don't know if this is addictions. I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's codependency. Again, that decision that's in the back of your mind of something needs to change, something has to change, you're putting it off for now. So what is the severity or what is the extreme that you're sensing or feeling about the perspective? Like, what is this? I feel like it's them. There's something about them. A blind spot. There's a blind spot, and I don't know what that blind spot is. I've seen this before. It's a blind spot. Now, I do understand that some say love is blind. At the same time, no, it's not. How can love be blind if love accepts all the imperfections in another? Think about it. How can love be blind if it accepts the imperfections? Then it's not blind. You're trying to strongly believe in what you can kind of do about this to kind of make sure that things kind of solidify and become a lot more stable and secure between the two of you. And you're realizing how much of a difficult task and burden this is for you. I know, Taurus. I feel you. You're like, yeah, and was it all worth it? Well, you're energetically, emotionally showing me that you're not happy or fulfilled completely. You're getting slightly irritated and agitated and frustrated with it. And there's the Three of Swords. There's a heartbreak. Like I said, it's not something you're happy about. It's like you're trying to stay on the straight and narrow. You're trying to keep your mind and your thoughts clear. But what is that? What is that decision where it's kind of like I said, the angel and the devil on your shoulder, and it's like something's got to change. Either one, you got to tell one to shut the fuck up, or two, you got to tell the other one to shut the fuck up. But make your decision and live with it. Make your decision and live with it, Taurus. Because this energy of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, blurry lines ain't cutting it for you. You're not meant for that life. You're either going to be on the wide path or you're going to be on the narrow path. Choose one. Oof. I understand that. You do want to, I understand that. You do want to make things right. You do want to be fair with them because you've invested and you've given so much. At the same time, you're also kind of saying, it's like, I know. I get it. There's the priestess. I know. You do know. Where are we going here, Taurus? Don't do that. Oh, here we go. Whether you realize this or not, Taurus, you telling me you know, you're also showing me what you don't know, what you don't know, what you don't know. I'm looking at 222. And back to I don't know. What is this? What is it? What is it? There it is. There it is. Yeah, you know. You do know. Like I said, it's just, again, it's just a, oh my goodness, it's just a matter of which voices in your head are you going to listen to, which voices, or which voice. You know, yeah, I get it. You know. Now they, oh, look at this, just popping in and out. Oh my gosh. I get that. I know what you're saying. The connection will always be there, Taurus. The connection will always be there. Even if specifically the devil in the details, the connection will always be there because of certain conditions, I'll say. Yet to be. The conditions that are up, the conditions to be. What you're saying is you're trying to almost foretell or forecast your future prediction. You're like, I don't know. You think very realistically in the present, the tangible in the present. But emotionally speaking and mentally speaking, you're trying to see way into the future. Book a personal with my wife or I. You're asking a very big question. But again, the emotional merry-go-round that you're on about this person and the situation, the circumstances, you know emotionally it's not it. It's to the point, like I said, either one, you tell one voice to be quiet or you tell the other voice to be quiet, or two, you're just like, you know what? I am just sick and tired and fed up and bored and I'm not feeling either at this point. Just leave me the fuck alone, both of you. You got to get to that point to yourself, Taurus, where you got to grab your own horns and take control of your life and look yourself in the mirror and be like, hey, focus. We need to kind of figure out what we need to do here. Eyes forward. Lace up. Bulls are powerful, but it also means all that power can be turned inwardly against yourself. You're showing me, I understand, you're showing me that time in and of itself, that's what you're battling. You're battling time. But at the same time, you're also finding yourself through time and in time. Interesting. Maybe that's what it's all about. Finding oneself, finding your footing, finding your feet. Check your shoes. Goodbye.